everybody, welcome back to my channel, Subscription Boxes and More with Michelle, and I have another new one for you. I told you I've ended some subscriptions and started some different ones so that, you know, we can see together, is it worth our money or is it a total mess? Let's hope it's worth our money. What is it? It is one that is, of course, advertised all over the place. It is Kiwi Company. Mostly I see them advertising children's subscriptions for, you know, different things like science and all of that. But I think this one is supposed to be geared to teenagers through like old age. There it is. Can you see? I hope. What is it? It is Maker. What? Is that what it's called? Maker Crate. So I guess it is. Let me see. See if I can cover this up and you can, hopefully. Right. Yes, old lady noises. Anyway, it's the Maker Crate. Well, I guess I could, no, it's got my address on the bottom too. They like plastered my address all over this box, guys. Oh, and look. On this end, it tells you what it's supposed to include, and it says includes everything you need. Now, let's see if that's honest or not. Does it really have everything, or does it have everything but? All right, let's find out. This says for ages 14 and up, well, and up, marbled paper designs. Discover paper marbling techniques and get creative designing custom stationery. Well, I feel a junk journal coming on. You knew it was coming. All right, so what do we have? We have this. I did cut the tape off of camera because I had so much trouble with the last one getting the tape cut. It's pretty embarrassing when you can't even open a box properly. So I was sparing you the agony, or myself the embarrassment. All right, so on top is this covering up everything inside. And it shows you about, you know, what you're going to do. And it's got like a picture over here of like some stuff. Art invokes the mystery without which the world would not exist. Renee Magritte? I don't know. And then there's a QR code, which again, I have no idea what to do with those, guys. Tell me in the comments. All right, so that's that part that tells you, you know, what this is about. And then we have a booklet on top that I'm assuming tells us the how-to and stuff. Maker's Guide, Marbled Paper Designs. Welcome Maker. In this crate, swirl, feather, and dapple colors in the water. And it tells you what to do. Flip the page for marbling inspiration and history. There's the opening of it. Get inspired. So, oh man, they even show it on shoes. I wonder if this stuff can do that. But you don't come with shoes. Don't say it's got everything you need. Because you show me shoes, and then you don't send me shoes. I don't get everything I need because I want to make marbled shoes. The history of paper marbling. Marbling transforms plain paper into a kaleidoscope of mesmerizing colors and patterns. Every piece is like a fingerprint, completely one of a kind. Paper marbling is a unique blend of science and art. Besides an eye for design, artisans need chemistry know-how. Well, oops, I ain't got none of that. To make paint float on water. For instance, they add a surfactant, helps if you're not dyslexic, a substance that lowers the water's surface tension to help paint spread. They also mix in a seaweed extract called carrageenan or something, guys. It's hard when you're dyslexic and there's words you've never read. To make the water denser. The result is abstract art that captures people's imagination. In Japan, marbled paper is called suminagashi, floating ink, and was used for poems as early as the 12th century. It looked so otherworldly that some people thought the patterns were used to interpret the future. Huh. Ebru Cloudy is another marbling style that developed in the Islamic world. It was an integral part of bookbinding, calligraphy, and even official documents. Ebru paper was impossible to copy exactly, which made it a perfect defense against forgers. Marbling also became a hit in Europe, where the playful patterns often lined drawers and shelves. Students visiting the Middle East collected papers into Alba Amicorum friendship books. They'd ask new friends to sign a page, the 16th century equivalent of a yearbook. In fact, marbled paper was so in demand that English merchants had a trick to get around the import tax. They bought toys with marbled paper wrapped around them. With such a rich history, it's no wonder that marbling continues to fascinate and inspire. After all, there's a lot to marvel when it comes to marbling. Sorry, guys. I think that's interesting, isn't it? I like that they gave you like a history about it. That's pretty cool. And then the back of it, connect with us. And so they didn't just tell you how, they told you why. That's pretty cool. All right, so the first little packet of stuff, it's wrapped like in a, makes a packet. This makes little tiny envelopes. What is this? There's some paper on top that is like, there's a few of them, but it's kind of like house shaped. It's the inside of the envelope, Let me see if I can show you in one of these pictures. All right, here it is. It's like the back, see the yellow envelope there, and it has the white inside. That's what that's for. It's like a tissue paper kind of thing that goes in, and it's got, the envelopes, and then it's got those tissue papers. So yeah, the envelopes are already pre-cut and pre-scored so that you can fold them up. And then there's, I guess these are the little cards that go in the envelopes because they're cut and they're scored down the middle. So those would be like little, like kind of gift cards or something. And the envelopes are sort of that light mauve-y kind of color. Then there's sort of this green color, sort of pea soup green. And then this blue, sort of dark tealy, bluey kind of color. And so, in the little cards match. And like I said, have these envelope inserts. So that's in one little band packet. Trying to put them back in because I really don't want to lose things that go together. Because, it just makes it a little harder. So there's one packet. Alright. And then we have another packet that has like 6x6 square envelopes and cards that you can marble. And it's still the same colors, the sort of mauve-y, purpley color and pinkish, whatever. The pea soup green and the blue teal. And with the matching envelopes. So that's that band. And how many are? There's 2 of each color. So I assume the little ones are probably with 2 of each color as well. And here's a larger something. And it's got the little green marbling paint. It says. Okay. I have no idea. But it has what I'm assuming are cards. Alright, well, we'll have to unband it to see. Alright. So there's a few pieces of like watercolor paper like this. And it is a nice heavy watercolor, maybe 100-pound weight, maybe. Watercolor paper. I'm not 100% sure. And then there are these things that would be really hard probably for you to see, but there are 2 squares, 2 small rectangles, 2 larger circles, and 3 smaller circles that are like stamped into it for, you know, like so you can cut, poke them out, pop them out, whatever. Can you see that at all? I hope you can. So I'm not sure what you do with these, but there's a few of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those, and they're like a heavy cardstock. And it shows here the circles are used sort of like a seal, even though they're not sticky. I mean, you know, I'm sure they show like the square being used on the front of maybe a card, or you could even maybe put it on the envelope if you're not going to mail it. Trying to see if they show you anything else. They do some of the circles on a garland up here. Not sure. Not sure, guys. I'm sure it says somewhere. All right. So here is that carrageenan or whatever it is that they were talking about. It's some kind of seaweed stuff, I think they said. There's a package of that. No, that's not what that's for. It's a like comb thing for, I think, swirling around and marbling the paint on top of the water. A nice whisk, nice silicone whisk. That's cool. So, you know, clean this up real good after you're done with all this, and you got a whisk. Mama will be pleased. All right. And then this dumped out. One stuck to it. All right. Originally, the paints were in this box. Oh, that's why the green paint thing is stuck to that. Okay, so this is the purple. I know because the label was stuck to this and came off. So this is the purple paint. So it's a dark purpley color at the moment. And, you know, it'll probably be much lighter in the water. And the green label is stuck to this. See if I can get it off so I can put it back on its bottle. I would assume that's this one because it doesn't have a label and it looks to be a bit green. Like me when I'm in the car because I get motion sick. Alright, put that back on there. It's a dark green, sort of a teal color. And there's a blue one. It says light blue marbling. So we had purple and green and now light blue, which to me is sort of a just regular, you know, blue. We have a yellow, which to me is almost orange. Looks like a yellow orange or orange yellow, whichever. And then they get my label's upside down. They give you red paint with an upside down label. That's bothering me. I gotta fix that. These labels don't stick on them very well. But that's all right. I think we can figure out the colors without the labels. But, you know, they're supposed to be on there. And, you know, it's not like a real red. It's almost, if you can see it, it's almost like a red-orange or something. If you can see it in person, it's not real red. But like the yellow's not real yellow. So there are the, I can't hold them all because my hands are tiny. But anyways, you got purple and green and blue and red and yellow. And then you have, hey, they did send you, you know, a lot of what you need. They give you a glue stick so you can glue stuff. And they give you a little tiny paint palette. That's going to come in handy for more than just this. And they give you a nice paintbrush. That's kind of neat. I kind of like that. Interesting paintbrush. Yes, I like it. Look. I'll paint you. Better subscribe or I'm going to paint your face. All right. And then, marbling tools, it says. Marbling tools. I'm very interested in this. I hope that I get to actually do this before I put this video up so that you can see it. I hope. If not, maybe I'll do it in a second video. Not on purpose, not like to stretch this out and get extra videos out of it, just because truly it's a time problem. I do the best I can. I have to do so many things for so many people at the same time that I'm ill quite a lot. It's just, yeah. Anyway, so they give you 4 pipettes, and there's 5 pipettes. Did I just lose a pipette? Pipette. Hey guys, wait, we missed one. We missed a paint. Dark blue. It was still in the package, in the box. The one lonely paint that stayed by itself, like a navy blue. Cool. All right. I thought I had another pipette, but I guess not. Okay. 4 of these little small pipettes. 1, 2, 3, 5. 5 of these. Don't. I can't, guys. I still have my socks and shoes on. How am I supposed to count? 5 little pipettes. Okay. A big old plastic needle. I guess if you're going to want to make the garland, that might be handy. You have an awl, or pointy thing, so you can poke holes in your paper, or whatever they tell you to do with it. And you got your little measuring scoop. Wonder how much that actually is. A tablespoon, maybe? Maybe. I'm not sure. Anyway, is that everything in the box? That's all that. Then they give you, oh my goodness, they were pretty serious. They didn't give you water. Liars. They even give you toothpicks. How crazy is that? Good things I don't have any. I have grandchildren, so therefore I can't keep things like toothpicks. They give you kind of a waxed paper, like a parchment paper kind of dealio, probably to protect your surface, because it wouldn't take the paint very well because it's waxed. And they even give you the tray to do the mixing of the paint and stuff in. And then they give you some tissue paper. Why? It was under everything, so I don't know. Why was it not on top? It's probably why all my stuff dumped out. Guys, this is going to be fun, I think. I think anybody would like to do this. I don't think this is for kids. I think it can be for kids. Like they said, 14 and up. Now, I think that there are kids younger than 14 that would be able to do this. I definitely could have. But there's kids that are 14 that probably, shouldn't be left unattended with paint. Because God only knows what they do with it. Get it everywhere. I'm trying to put them back in the box. Why? Because that's what I do. You know I do. It's OCD, guys. I'm so sorry. I'll probably just edit it out so you don't have to sit there while I'm boxing stuff. But, it wasn't in the box when I got it. But there it is. No wonder it won't stay. The adhesive won't stay. Anywhere. Anyway, that's my little box of paints that won't stay. Yeah. The sticky on the end is not sticky enough to stay closed. So there's the thing of paints. How it should have looked. It'll probably just come right back open. And then this was the tools. Marbling tools. I'm going to put things where they belong so that when it tells me I can find it, I'll know where it's supposed to be. Those were just in the bottom. This was in with the tools. There might really be a 6 pipette. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. All that just to find that there really is 5. Okay. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's why I keep thinking there should be another pipette. I don't know. Oh, I knew one fell out and I couldn't find it. Right there it is. I do believe there really is 6. Like it matters to anybody. But it might. You never know. Or I never know. Oh, did I show you? It also comes with like these envelope, like the larger tissue papers for the inside of the envelope. If I didn't show you. In that one bundle that I was like, I have no idea what these things are for. And then I figured it out. Yeah. I think I may have forgotten to tell you that it did come with those other tissue papers for like the 6x6 envelopes. Can I get this back on? Can I? What do you think? Yes, I can. I'm doing it. Okay, there's that little comey thing. For somebody that just don't have a lot of hair. No, that's not what it's for. Alright. Paintbrush. That I think is really kind of cool. Paint, palette. Glue stick. Trying not to lose anything. Nice whisk. And that's a nice heavy whisk too. I mean, that's not a cheapy whisk, guys. That's a nice one. The stuff that you gotta have or won't work. The 6x6, the little gifts, you know, package size, gift card size, or whatever. Not like gift card, like, I don't mean like, oh, I can't get through a video without dropping stuff. You know, just a gift card to put on a present. Not a gift card, like, that will hold a gift card. Too small for that. You know what I'm trying to say. Or like, you know, the size that they give you with flowers or whatever. This thing that topped it all, just to, you know, finish it off, make it look nice. You can see, again, you can see what the collars look like swirled together and stuff. See it right there? Isn't it going to be pretty? And depending on how much you put of each collar, you know, what effect you'll get. I wonder how much of that stuff you have to use. How many times you can do. Can you only do this once? And just add, you know, each time add another color in? Or till you get to all the colors? Or are you able to do more than one batch so you can do different color combinations? That's something I would need to find out. Got to read all through that and find out, right? But anyways, that is KiwiCo. I noticed that some of my videos that are like more crafting related and kit related are getting more views than others. I hope that this one will get some views, especially if I get to actually try it out and marble the paper. Because I'd like to get this one again to see what else they send me. But, you know, you guys, you know, I do it for you more than I do it for me. And if you don't like it, I go on to something else. Alright, so guys, please give me a big old thumbs up. That really helps my channel. Comment below. Tell me, have you ever made marbled paper? Were you successful? Were you not successful? I think when I was a kid, my mom and I, if I can remember correctly, I think we did like marbled paint pencils. I'm 900% sure that we did. That's a lot of sure. We made all kinds of things. We used to make candles and centerpieces and all. We made everything. Used to be we gave out homemade gifts at Christmas time along with bought gifts. And I really miss those days. So I'm going to make some pretty stationery. And you never know. One of you might get, if you win a prize, might get a piece of it, you know, that I write you a note, maybe, or whatever. Alright, anyhow, give me a big old thumbs up. Give me the comment down there. And please, please, please subscribe. Please subscribe. That would help support my channel so that I can continue to keep doing this for you. And then you can see what subscription boxes you should invest in and what ones you shouldn't based on, you know, if you like what I get or not. That's how I decide a lot of the times which ones to try out. I see other people try it. I've not seen anybody try Kiwi Company, so I thought maybe I should. I'm sure there's a lot of people that do. I just haven't looked into it. Share my videos. And maybe other people that you know might enjoy my videos and want to subscribe too. You never know. And boy, that would help me out. And subscribing, that is free and the best gift in the world to me. Ah, man, I'm babbling a lot. What is wrong with me? Too much coffee? I've only had one. Thank you for watching and listening to me babble. And I'll see you in a minute in another video in this long video marathon. Bye-bye. Aren't you glad you only have to watch one a day?